Okay, we're back. Sir, Mr. Patrick, I need a knife, please. I need a knife to chop the chops. Chop the chops. Okay, so we are making, thank you, sir, saucy ginger meatballs. And they're going to be delicious. Oh, I also need a vegetable, thank you, peeler. And guess what, friends? We got a new basting brush. Oh, and here's our old one. Where was that guy? Don't mind us. We're just digging in the magical drawer of utensils. Okay, so the first things first. What we're gonna do is set the knife aside for safety. Set it aside. Okay. And tonight I'm using a noisy garbage bag. So if you hear it, just, mind your P's and Q's. Okay. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to... Hello, Charlene.
We need the beef.
We're making meatballs, and guess what I forgot to get? The beef. How are you going to make meatballs without meat? Give me just a second, friends. I'll be right back. I'm still here. So, hello, Courtney Griffiths. How are you today? Here you go. Okay. All right. So, Sister Charlene, do you see what was once orange is now blue? And the pantry's open, but that's okay. And this was a pukey gold colored. It was gross. And now it's gray. It's beautiful. I love it. Okay. Hush. And there's Mr. Patrick's arm and shoulder. Okay. We're peeling the carrots. So that's the first thing that we need to do, is peel our carrots. And I'm sorry that my phone is a little shakety. It's attached to the table. So I move it and, well, but we're going to see what happens because it's going to be fantastical, I think.
Bring it up here instead?
Oh. Well, no, because then they can't see what I'm doing. Or, well, if they lower it.
Depends on how you angle the thing.
Okay. Well, all right, let's do it.
That'll be more stable.
Producer Patrick is going to move y'all. So if you get dizzy, close your eyes. I'll tell you when it's over. Oh, hi. We're moving. Shakety, shake, shake. Hey, look, there's part of this is my baker's rack, and I had to move it because it was right here, and my sweater is hanging from it, and my purse, even though that's not where that goes. But it's okay. I'm a responsible person in life, and I just, you're going to be upside down for a second, and it says, rotate your phone. Okay. Hi. I'm just going to hold you for a second, which is much more stable in life than not holding you. And I don't know why I didn't have that idea, but that was a fun little ride you went on, except for Mr. Patrick. They need to be lower so that they can see what I'm doing. Because although people just maybe love to see my face, it's just not, they want to know how to cook. And I'm going to tell you, and I appreciate that you're tuning with us for the setup, and I appreciate that you're holding steady and being real patient-like, because we're getting it together, y'all. Okay, we're almost there. Mr. Patrick is working on it. He is, yes, I love it, hush. Okay, I know. And it's navy. It's not navy, but it's a color of navy-ish. Okay.
So how's that? I can't see it, so...
Yes, I understand, Mr. Patrick. Oh, hello, that was a little close and personal. Perfect! Mr. Patrick just made it work. Although, I need to angle it up slightly, but it's okay. It's okay because... No, that's too high. That's why I said it's okay, because it's either one or the other. Okay. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry, I almost called 911 because I was holding down my lock screen. This is just a hot mess. That's what we do here, okay? Hoi.
Emily's Hot Mess Kitchen, hello.
Emily's Hot Mess Kitchen, hello. Mr. Patrick, I don't know if I like that. Don't call me a hot mess. I am, but don't call me that. Okay. Okay, so, welcome. Whew. All right. you know, the beginning of a good thing is not always a good thing. So it's okay, because this is going to be fantastic. And I'm going to show you, this is Mr. We're trying to reconnect. We're reconnected. Okay. Whew. Mr. Patrick's just letting y'all know he's here by making all sorts of noise in the back, because he just wants to be acknowledged, and he's shy. And that's okay, because sometimes people in life are shy. And the amazing things that I'm going to make, and you're going to say, wow, you did that with your body. And I did. I'm going to. And Mr. Patrick too. And I was dabbling with whether or not I should call him Mr. Patrick or Producer Patrick, because y'all didn't see that, but a carrot butt just flew right off and landed in the trash bag. Hallelujah, praise the Lord. That was fantastic. Okay. But I don't know if I should call him Producer Patrick, because I don't want people thinking that he's an unpaid intern. He's unpaid, but he's definitely not an intern. He would be getting the big bucks if we paid him, you know, but that's not who we are. And also, I was going to wait for some more people to come on here, but I'm just going to go ahead and say it, and any person who's watching this in replay can just see it later. But it has come to my attention. Words are hard, friends. It has come to my attention that some people were under the impression that I was approached by somebody at HelloFresh. And, oh my gosh, I actually caught the live. Hi, Jamie. Welcome to the live. Don't mind, we just have a little bit of noise in the background, and that's okay. Sometimes we give unpaid interns job to do. Don't call them unpaid interns. She don't like it, even though she's elder staff right there. But I'm glad you caught the live, Jamie. But what I was just saying is that it's come to my attention. There's a carrot on the floor, and that's not what's come to my attention. I'm just to get distracted. It's come to my attention that some people thought that I maybe was really approached by Koo, the COOO of HelloFresh, and I just want you to know that that's not a real job position, and as far as I know, there's no person that does that, and if there is, well, they probably are not called the COOO, and they probably would not be responsible for contacting people about making them get a live show on Facebook. And I know that I'm very good at what I do, but I don't want anybody to think that I was contacted by anyone at HelloFresh, because I am not affiliated with anybody at HelloFresh. And to be honest with you, the only time I even spoke to any person at HelloFresh was when I said, excuse me, friends at HelloFresh. Hi, Miss Virginia. Hi, Kendra. The only time I ever spoke to anybody at HelloFresh was when I said, hi, I did not, the oven's ready. We hear you. Was when I spoke to them and said, excuse me, Texas was frozen and I didn't get my box that week because the land was just frozen. And I need my money back because I paid for that and I didn't get anything. And he said, no problem, we'll refund you. And to be honest with you, my friends, I'm pretty sure that he was not high up at HelloFresh at all. I don't even know if he knows any people in the offices at HelloFresh. I thought it was my oven being ready. Girl, yours might be ready too, but that one was definitely mine. She's loud and proud, and she's like, hey, I'm ready to cook. And I'm like, yeah, but I'm not. But a good preheated oven is nice and warm because it's behind me. But anyways, so if you felt like I was really contacted by Koo at HelloFresh, I do apologize. I don't want to give anybody that wrong impression. Mr. Patrick is over here getting bowls, and I am in his way. But let's take a vote, friends. Should we call him Mr. Patrick or Producer Patrick? I just want to know what you think. And the unpaid intern, don't call her that. Thank you, though. She's over here offering to help, and I appreciate that. And she's also delivering the cheese that needs to go in the fridge. This is not from HelloFresh. She's just on top of things all the time. Oh, other things for the fridge. And guess what? I'm just throwing them in. She's going to make some tea. Because we're in the South, y'all. We say y'all. And we drink tea. And so she's going to make that. Isn't that spectacular? Okay, well, settle down. Y'all, Mr. Patrick is just banging all the dishes. Okay, so if you were confused and you thought that somebody from HelloFresh reached out to me and asked me to do these live videos, I do apologize. I had 3 people that told me that. And I thought, well, golly gosh darn, I thought I made it very clear that I was being sarcastic enough that was not the case. But you know what? Sometimes I'm just so good at what I do. But anyways, I do apologize. So, Charlene says that we should call you Producer Patrick instead of Mr. Patrick. And you know, I love alliteration, so I'm okay with that. Jamie, Kendra also says Producer Patrick. See, people love alliteration. Producer Patrick it is. But y'all, I do want you to know that we're not paying Producer Patrick, but we do pay him in food and love, because I love him very much. Because he's my betrothed. And Jamie, we are making bulgogi meatballs, and I will show you the picture again if Producer Patrick will just fork it over. Just kidding. I love you. Thanks, honey. Saucy ginger meatballs with bulgogi sauce, roasted carrots, and sriracha crema. And I'm pretty proud of myself. I just read that backwards in the camera. You're welcome. I'm telling myself I'm welcome because I did a good job, and I'm thank myself quietly. But that's what we're making. So right now, I'm just getting the carrots ready. And the last time we had meatballs, I think I made them. I coughed and laughed at the same time, and that's what came out. I do apologize. I don't know why I laughed. I just thought it was funny. I think I made the meatballs the last time we had them. And if that is what happens again today, then Producer Patrick, I'm sure, would love to find me some gloves. But if he does them, then he doesn't need gloves because he doesn't feel like he does not feel like ground beef is icky. I do. Huh? Oh, 2, sir, please. Sir, thank you, sir. Because I'm going to start with 1, but let's be honest. I'm a messy Bessie. Producer Patrick says Virginia. Yes. You know what? I think we have a winner. Producer Patrick it is. And he got me some gloves, y'all. That man loves me. But anyways, yes. So we feed him well. And he gets our leftovers. Because we are making 4 meals. And there's 3 of us here today. Our youngest unpaid intern is visiting her grandparents. And so to that we say, have fun, because we want her to have fun. And also because that means we don't have a high chair over here and some squealing in the background. She's a fun little gal. Yes, ma'am. Oh, we are boiling water for tea, and the light is blue. And so, Mr. Patrick, I'm sorry. It's going to take me some time, y'all. Producer Patrick, what are you working on? He's just prepping stuff. So, he's got some, he doesn't like to say all the words on camera. He's very shy. He's V-shy. He is getting ready a pan with some foil. That's a life hack, a kitchen hack. Always put foil on your sheet pans, and then cleanup is easy breezy. And he is also, let me just wevate that out of the way, because I don't want beef on my gloves before I even put them on. That is gross, and no thank you. So, okay. So my friends, what are y'all eating for dinner? Oh, I'm sorry. I do want to know what you're eating for dinner, but I will say this. No, I was not contacted by anybody from HelloFresh. Hi, thank you, Watch, for noticing I'm working. I was not contacted by anyone at HelloFresh to start this live show, but I do have some free boxes to give away. So, if you are interested in HelloFresh, let me know. You can send me a message on my personal page or on my kitchen page, or you can comment that you are interested, and I will send you a link to sign up for a free box. You do have to create an account, but you can cancel at any time. There's no commitment, and this is not me trying to sell it, because hashtag not sponsored yet. It's okay. Did you break it? Just kidding. She didn't break it. Just, you know, stuff happens in the kitchen. Noises happen. But anyways, what are y'all having for dinner? I need to know. I feel like Jamie's getting ready to cook something because she thought her oven was dinging, and maybe it has. I'm having struggles. That's okay, though. Maybe it has. Anyways, friends, we had a zhuzhing up of Emily's kitchen, and I know it's hard to tell. Please don't spray Producer Patrick with that clean and spray, because he enjoys. Oh, and also careful with the camera. We have some unpaid interns that are just going crazy over there. I'm sorry, don't call him an unpaid intern, but they are. We had some zhuzhing up of Emily's fresh kitchen. Hello. I don't know if you noticed, but right here behind me, the wall is gray, whereas before it was a nasty gold color, and I can't say what it reminded me of, because this is a cooking channel, and it did not remind me of anything appetizing at all. And if you want to see it, just go watch one of my previous lives, because they're posted, and it was gross. And the orange pantry is now a beautiful navy blue. Beautiful. And thank you so much to my stepmom Paula for spending time zhuzhing up Emily's fresh kitchen. Hello. I call her Janet. Jamie is having homemade sweet heat wings. Ooh, that sounds delicious. Only, fun fact, I don't like spicy foods. So, oh, that carrot went flying. So probably I would not really enjoy it as much as... I'm sorry. So probably I would not enjoy it as much as you, because I don't like spicy foods. But that still sounds good. And Kendra is having fried chicken, and I love fried chicken. And my favorite fried chicken is from Heart's Chicken. And I don't know if you've ever had it, Kendra. I don't know if you still live in the area. But let me tell you something. That's some good chicken. Some good chicken. And Charlene is having spicy chicken soup. Well, my oh my. Y'all are just having all the chickens. Well, we are not. These are chicken meatballs. I'm just kidding. They're beef. My unpaid producer is not happy when we play tricks on her like that, because she likes food when it is how she is used to, and that's okay. Everyone is different, and we love them all. Hello, Aunt Paula. Hello. But yes, we are having beef meatballs, I promise. One time I told her that we were making meatloaf. What I did not tell her is that it was turkey meatloaf. And, well, let's just say that she did eat it, some of it, but she was not happy with the misleading of me, and I'm sorry. But again, sometimes I say things and, you know. But I do have some boxes to give away. That is not a freestyle lie. It is not. That is truth. But I don't know anyone at HelloFresh. And they did not call me. And that's why my show is no longer called Emily's HelloFresh Kitchen, because we make HelloFresh, but it's Emily's Fresh Kitchen. Hello. Anyways, I'm done talking about that. I'm being boring. What is going on with y'all? Let's see. Virginia is chopping carrots too. Ooh, delicious. What are you making? Oh, and potatoes and celery for chicken soup. Well, Charlene is also having a chicken soup. A spicy chicken soup, which I also don't like the word spicy, but I would try it, maybe, just a little bit. Yes, ma'am, I love Hart's Fried Chicken. I love their fried liver. Girl, I never had it. Liver makes me nervous. But you know what, Mr. Patrick? You love liver, don't ya? He gives one of these, but I thought at one time said yes, and that was yeah, maybe. So we need to go there. You know why, Mr. Patrick? Because I love their chicken, and Mr. Patrick is not a big fan of fried chicken. I'm sorry, unpaid intern, you did not overfill that, did you? Because there's a max fill line, and it just looked like it was about to boil over.
No,
She's got it. She is very, very on top of things.
I'm watching it.
She's watching it. It's an electric kettle, and it's glass, and so I could see the water boiling, and it made me nervous. But Mr. Patrick, we could go to Hart's Chicken, and I could get my fried chicken, and you could get the liver, and the unpaid intern could get either one, because she likes both. Kendra, have you ever tried their, words are hard, peach cobbler? Oh my goodness, it is so yummy. And if you never tried it, then don't do it, because you'll love it, and then you'll need more. And if you have tried it, then isn't it delicious? And also, if you never tried it, actually go try it, because it's delicious. Okay, I just have this fancy Target bag, because that's the kind of bags that we use for trash, because we recycle. And also, I shop at Target enough that we have these. Okay. I was just there today, in fact, for the fantastic things that I bought. Are you okay?
I'm looking for Tylenol.
Take some Tylenol. The unpaid intern needs some Tylenol. Don't worry, friends. I have not been working her to the core. She just sometimes gets a little pains. Yes, ma'am, I love it with a side of homemade Bluebell vanilla ice cream on the side. Oh, no. That sounds so good. I've never done that, and now I need to try it. Okay, Mr. Patrick is waiting for me. So, Mr. Patrick, first, I know I need to side chop these. Ka-cha. Would it be better to do that first, or to...
That first, because they need to go in the pan.
Yes. Okay, so these need to go in the pan. Okay. Mr. Patrick is the voice of reason. Get your knife, friends. Make sure it's nice and sharp. Because remember, in the kitchen, Whoa, my words are wrong. Sharp knives save lives. Not out there on the streets, but definitely in the kitchen. I'm, ankle chopping? Yes.
Yeah.
That's an ankle.
Huh? I'm not ankle chopping. Don't chop any ankles. Yes, Miss Virginia. Please go try it. But also, maybe don't. Like I said, it's trouble. So I'm just chopping these at an angle. And I hope that you can see what I'm doing. And I'm being very careful for my fingers. And I know that a lot of times, other professional chefs will tell you to tuck your fingers in. But my fingers have a mind of their own. And they don't like to be tucked. Because they don't feel like they can see what's going on. So I just am very careful. I promise. But anyways, I'm just cutting these at an angle like this. So that they're, that they feel nice and fancy. So when, they're with all their friends, they're like, hey, you look snazzy and whatnot. I don't know. You want to chop them all about the same size because they cook evenly when you do that. So the smaller pieces, I'll cut them a little bigger, longer, you know. But then, pardon me, those pieces get nice and soft, and they're super yum, and we're not mad at that. So, anyways, let's see. We will have to try their peach cobbler. I think I already read that. Yes, it's so good. It is so good. I had never tried it. I had never even tried Hart's chicken until about a year and a half ago, when I was working at the Summit, which, if you're not aware of what that is, it's an alternative school. I was working there in the office, and they said, hey, let's order Hart's chicken. And I was like, I mean, whatever. Fried chicken's all right. They're like, no, it's the best. And I'm like, okay, but it's fried chicken, so whatever. And they got it, and I was like, well, hot dog, that's delicious. And I've never been the same ever since. Never, ever. And Mr. Patrick has never had it because Mr. Patrick is not a huge fan. I'm sorry, Producer Patrick. Golly gosh darn it, it's going to take me some time. Producer Patrick is not a huge fan of fried chicken because he used to make fried chicken every day at his job. And so he's just over it. But sometimes I'm just like, listen, Producer Patrick, I'm just going to need you to just suck it up and eat some chicken. Just kidding. I love you. They have liver. Yum. I've never had liver. So I don't think that liver is delicious because I've never tried it.
It tastes just like chicken.
But Miss Producer Patrick, I didn't call you Miss Producer Patrick. I was going to call you Mr. Patrick, and I corrected myself. Producer Patrick says it tastes just like chicken. So I might have to try it.
A little chewy, but...
A little chewy. Oh, it's the texture. Jamie says, I remember those days of fried chicken. Yeah. Yep. And my unpaid intern, don't call her that, says Luby's has really good liver. Again, I don't know. She's not an unpaid intern, you guys. She is. She just doesn't like being called that. It's okay. We feed her, though.
Do they have gizzards at Hart's?
Kendra, do you know if they have gizzards there? I mean, I feel like if you got liver, you gotta have gizzards. Who knows? Are you a fan of gizzards?
Those are a little bit better. Those are even more chewy than liver was.
Oh. Liver and gizzards. It does not taste like fried chicken.
No.
Jamie says it does not taste like fried chicken. Well, you
I
know...
wasn't a big fan. So
Huh?
I wasn't a big fan of it. So
Of what?
of fried
Oh.
chicken or...
Liver? Oh, I thought you were. You're a fan of gizzards.
Yeah.
Oh. He's not a fan of liver. Y'all, I've been living a lie for 8 years. 10 years? Almost 10 years. 9.5 years I've been living a lie. Just kidding. Yes, ma'am. At Hart's, they have really good gizzards. She says, I go to Luby's all the time for the liver. Well, you know, I have my own liver, so... I'm just kidding. The unpaid intern said, that's my mom. She said, that liver is good for you. And I don't know, but I got my own. Just kidding. I will give it a try. And Bree is not on here tonight, but Bree said that I should do a segment where I try things that I don't normally eat. Which, I gotta tell you, friends, I'm not a very picky eater. I just don't handle spicy food well. But that's not a flavor thing. That's just my body trying to kill me. And there's other things I've never tried. But I know Miss Virginia saw the other day I ate a pickle 2 times. And it was very gross. I don't like pickles. And also, Bree convinced me to try a raw potato, and I was not a fan of that either. but I will try things. Let's see. At Hearts, they have really good gizzards. Jamie's right. Liver doesn't taste like fried chicken. That's what Miss Charlene said. And then Kendra said, I know they say it's really good whenever your iron level is low to eat both. My doctor always tells me to eat it all the time. Well, hot dog. I'm sorry that you sometimes get low iron, but I'm very glad that you like liver because congratulations. There's your ticket to better iron. I was going to say happiness, but I guess if liver makes you happy, then there you go. There's your ticket to happiness. Happiness and health is what I wish to you, Kendra. And you enjoy your liver. I'm going to try it. I'll try it. We'll go there one day and I'll get some chicken. And Mr. Patrick, Producer Patrick, I'm so sorry. Producer Patrick can get some gizzards. What was that?
You're gonna have a hard time remembering.
I am going to have a hard time remembering it. But that's okay. Because practice makes progress. Okay. And Producer Patrick can get gizzards. And the unpaid intern, don't call her that, should get liver. And I'll just try it all. You should make a live one day cooking some liver, LOL. Girl, let me tell you something. It will not taste good because I don't know what I'm doing. But if give me, I'm just going to make some noise while I pop these carrots on a sheet pan. Hold on. Okay. But if HelloFresh comes out with a liver meal, then maybe I'll try it. Let's see. After my miscarriage, my doctor told me to eat liver to raise my iron. Really? All right.
They probably won't.
I don't, huh?
They probably won't
Probably won't what?
come out with liver because most people don't like all people.
Oh, yeah, HelloFresh probably won't. Well, I'm sorry to hear about that, Jamie. Did you eat some liver? Did it raise your iron? I don't think that I had that problem after mine. But, we have Ginger. But, I don't even know if they tested my iron and stuff. Because, although sometimes I just like chew on iron. So, just iron. Metal. Just iron. Anyways, that's all. You know what, Kendra? I will consider it just for you. It probably won't happen and don't be offended. But that's because I am bad at... I don't know. We'll consider it. I might have a guest chef on to make those. My unpaid intern. Don't call her that. Hello, Michaela. And hello, Dad. Dad, look. It's gray. And my fingers are orange because carrots. That's when I started eating it. Now I'm hooked. Oh, well, now she's hooked. Let's see. Mr. Patrick, what am I doing with this?
Mincing.
Oh, you see, I don't like to do ginger. My friends, ginger's so weird to cut. You see, it's in weird shapes. Well, this one's not. So, we're just gonna, you gotta like take, I know they say if you use a spoon, it makes it easier, but, so there's a life hack for you. Use a spoon, it makes it easier. I just cut the edges off and go with it. Could I trouble you to bring me my pink cup of water, please, sir? Producer Patrick. I have a lumpty dumpty in my throat. That's when I start eating. I'm hooked. LOL. Not chicken livers, but I love beef/calf liver and onions. My mom made it growing up. Hubby does not like, so I eat it at Luby's too. Thank you so much, Producer Patrick. Drink your water, friends. Mama. Unpaid intern. Oh, she answered. Okay. Have you ever had beef or calf liver? Beef/calf liver? Oh.
That's what we grew up eating.
Oh, that's what you grew up eating.
Yeah,
So,
like
do you...
Luby's. That's what Luby's has.
Luby's, yes. So,
But
do
it's
you...
Cut, hold on. It's cut really thin.
It's cut really thin. Okay.
It's a real thin.
Do you also eat chicken livers?
When Annie and them used to fry it, you should try to get it out for anybody else. Because there's not that much livers.
Yeah, because they're small. She said that when my grandma used to fry it, she used to try to get it out before anyone else because there's not very much because it's so small. That's funny. Well, Mama loves liver. Dad, do you like liver? Hello, Jennifer. Welcome to Emily's Fresh Kitchen. Hello. I know I have some latecomers on here, so I just want to reiterate that I'm very sorry if there was any misunderstanding and anybody thought that I was contacted by someone at HelloFresh who I call Coo. That person is not a real person, and also, I am not affiliated with HelloFresh, which is why I'm called Emily's Fresh Kitchen. Hello, not Hello Fresh Kitchen. Huh, that would be preposterous. Don't worry, friends. I'm not dumping this on the floor. I'm dumping it in the trash. Like a responsible human person. And citizen of the world. Hello. Okay. Dad said yes. I forgot what I asked you. I think I asked you if you like liver. Someone's laughing at me. That's okay. I think I said, do you like liver? And I think the answer was yes. So, well, all right. Well, I can honestly say that as a young baby child, my parents never fed me liver, but I'm sure my mom tried to get me to eat it. Yes, I like liver.
You know what?
I'm sorry, I have unpaid intern. Elder is telling me that no, I never was fed liver, and she's going to tell me why, and she knows, because she is the expert on all things me as a child.
Because Dad, nobody liked it. Your dad didn't like it.
Well, he likes it now.
Oh, well.
Well, Father, you're being called out, but that's okay. I won't call you out. It's all right. He says he likes it now, or he likes liver, but maybe, I don't know. I'm scared. I don't know what to say. Okay. Luby's is supposed to be going out of business. What? I will miss the liver and onions. Charlene, say it ain't so. Say it isn't so. Well,
They're closing?
I don't know. That's what Charlene says. And I never known Charlene to be a liar. But I hope right now that she's lying to me.
I need to go.
But she ain't a liar because she's a woman of the Lord and she loves Jesus and she would never lie to me because she is my friend. But I'm going to tell you to hush because that's the paint color. It's called Hush. I'm sorry, Mr. Patrick. Producer Patrick. Dang it. He's patiently waiting for me and I'm just taking forever. And Producer Patrick has got other plans tonight. So we better skedaddle and hurry up and make all the things. I'm just chopping this ginger nice and fresh and just leave the little butt of, that's not the butt, the point of your knife on the board and just rock it back and forth. Rock it back and forth. Rock it back and forth. Sometimes, though, you gotta go rogue. I'm being very careful. Don't do that. That's not safe. And I know because I have my degree in cheflyhood. Don't worry, friends. That was just a freestyle fib. Okay? That's not a thing. Cheflyhood is not a word. I know the one in Deer Park is closing really soon. Oh, Kendra. Kendra is saying that Charlene is being truthful, and I knew she was, because she wouldn't lie to me, but I don't like that.
Green them lights.
What do I do with this?
I set it aside for now.
Oh, I knew what to do, because guess what? I am the professional chef here. We're setting the ginger aside for now. So, we're going to cut these scallions. I hear that Frank's Grill has great fried liver and onions. Spencer next to James Coney Island. James Coney Island. Miss Virginia. I have to tell you something. You know what? I've gone by Frank's before. But I feel like every time I've gone by there, they're closed. Do they close at like super early? That's a time. They close at like super early. That is a time. Anyways. I know that James Coney Island, or JCI, if you will, or if you won't, I don't care, has the best. And I will argue this till the end of my days, unless I find something more delicious. But they have the best patty melt. And I'm sorry I growled there, guys. I just got a little bit excited. Because I love their patty melt that much. But anyways, I don't know. Frank's Grill has great fried liver and onions. So, Mama, have you ever been to Frank's Grill?
I don't even know where that is.
It's over there by James Coney Island.
Oh, it used to be Kips. No, I've never
Kips?
been there since.
Used to be Kips. Well, y'all.
K-I-P.
She knows things that I don't know because she's been on this planet long before me.
I thought that when I grew up.
When she grew up.
After church, we used to go there.
JCI probably has
No.
pickles.
That wasn't always.
Well, their patty melt does not have pickles. I'm sure that JCI, as an establishment, does have pickles because they have relish, but I don't eat that because it's nasty. I don't like pickles. Pickles are gross. Okay, well, it's all right. I just had a little hair on me from this guy who is, sometimes they got those slimy bits on him. These are scallions, BT dubs. And I'm just separating the whites from the greens. And I'm going to chop the whites up. And I bet you the greens are going to be chopped up and presented on top at the end. It's a fantastic little topping because they're beautiful. And that's what we do. And I'm just going to be super whippy fast about this. And leave the butt of your... Not the butt. Is it the butt? The tip? I don't know. Leave the sharp point on your knife on the cutting board. And just move your scallions. I don't know. Words are hard. Or don't. I can't tell you what to do, friends. I'm just telling you, the way of life and whatnot. And if you're just not a professional like me, and you don't have your degree in cheflyhood, then golly gosh darn it, slow down. Okay? Emily does not like pickles, as I witnessed recently. You are so right. You are so right, Miss Virginia. I make faces. And my friends, if you did not see and you would like to witness it too, you can go watch my last live, because I think it was there, where we made bacon buckaroo burgers. And I still think there's a pickle in the fridge, because unless producer Patrick ate it, and if he did, then that's okay, because I don't want it. It was a very fresh pickle, and I'm sure it was delicious. Was it delicious? Mm-hmm. He says yes. He says, mm-hmm. And that means yes. And he said it with a very knowing nod. But I disagree. I do not like pickles. I do not like them, Sam I am. I do not like pickles with my ham. Or anything else. And there was ham also on that burger, because there was bacon. And my friends, bacon comes from a pig, which is ham. Look at how fast I am lovingly chopping these whites and going slow as I get to my fingers, because we like to keep all of them. I want to keep everything God gave me on my hands. Okay. La 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 la. Okay, sometimes it's fun to chop in tune of what you're la-la-laing, but then also just don't go too fast, because fingers are important to keep. They help you do things in life. Ding! The more you know. Okay. I'll be very careful. We're trying to reconnect. We reconnected. We're good. Okay. I don't have to cut those right now, correct? We don't need any of those at the moment?
That's the very end.
Cool. Swell. Whatnot. Okay.
25 minutes.
We're going to put the carrots in the oven. On the top rack.
Top rack.
For 25 minutes. And I think I forgot to tell you, but it is set at 425 degrees. Oh, but I got a problem.
Oh, you can't.
I can't open the oven. Hold on. Because, well, we moved some stuff in Emily's Fresh Kitchen, hello, so that we could paint. Well, not we. Paula painted. She's so sweet. She painted, and it looks great. Except for my baker's rack, which was right here, is now behind me, and I can't do anything. But producer Patrick is coming to the rescue. So, just ate a pickle. Yummy, yummy, yummy. I just ate a pickle. Well, you know what, my friend Charlene? You eat as many pickles as you want, as you just keep them away from me, and that's fine. You can have all the pickles. We can still be friends. Thank you, producer Patrick. I got my jammy pants on. Don't judge. Nope. Okay, thanks. Top shelf. Oh, that's hot. You said 25 minutes? Okay. 25 minutes. Timer. Okay. Thank you for sticking with us. You're the real MVPs. MVPs, you are. Most valuable people of the world.
So you either work on those next, or you can form the meatballs next.
Well, if these are for the end, I'll form the meatballs next.
Okay.
I'm forming meatballs. Dad, what are you having for dinner? Michaela, what are you having for dinner? Anyone else who has not already told me, what are you having for dinner? Gloves. I wear gloves because I don't like touching meat because it's nasty.
I need half the ginger.
You need half the ginger. Producer Patrick needs half the ginger. You know what? I think I'm going to one glove it until I can't, and then I'm going to two glove it. Although, if I can't one glove it, I'm not going to be able to put the other glove on. That's later me's problem. Grilled chicken breast. That sounds good, Dad. That sounds real good. Okay, so I got my glove and I have my squares of ground beef.
Hold on, we need scallion whites, panko, and lastly the ginger.
All the scallion whites.
Mm-hmm.
If you could lift that up, I'll scoop them on. Wait. Careful, there's a knife, Producer Patrick. Okay, we're gonna get all of our scallion whites in here and half of our ginger because Producer Patrick is cooking. Ooh, ding! I alerted my dog. Because Mr. Patrick is cooking the other half of the ginger. Is that all you're doing? Cooking it in olive oil? Mm-hmm. That's all he's doing. Producer Patrick. Oh, he has lovingly opened the panko breadcrumbs. Only this one is opened just a whisper. But it's okay. It was enough to get him out. He's so good at what he does. Wow. If he wasn't already hired, I would hire him in a heartbeat. Heartbeat. Sister Charlene, I think you're just taunting me. So I got all my stuff. I think you're just taunting me by telling me that you ate a pickle and it was yummy, yummy, yummy. And that's okay. Everyone likes different things. We're all good people. Some people aren't, but I believe everyone watching is a good people. I believe everyone has the ability to be good deep down in their heart of hearts. I have never cooked ginger. Well, I have never cooked Marianne. That was a Gilligan's Isle joke, not a drug joke. I'm sorry. I realize now that I should not have said that. And I have regrets. This is a family-friendly show. And there will be no cursies. Nobody cursed. I just wanted to let you know. But, you know, Miss Virginia, I had never cooked ginger either until we started making HelloFresh meals. And they sometimes will send ginger. I think this is like the third time. Yes. Because the very first meal we ever made was called firecracker meatballs. And they were delicious. And Mr. Patrick cooked those. I mean, chopped that up, minced it up.
Producer Patrick.
Producer Patrick, thank you. You're so good for reminding me. Gosh, I love you. His hand is right here, but you can't see it. Show him your hand, Producer Patrick. Oh, there it is. Look at those fingers. He's got them. Every one of them. And then we had it in one other. Is this the third time we've made meatballs or the second time?
Second time for these.
These are not the same meatballs. We've never had these before.
Oh, well, they look like them.
Yes. These are similar to the firecracker meatballs. But, oh, it's because we had bulgogi something. Bulgogi pork. I don't know. But anyways.
Did you have bulgogi sauce in there?
I did not.
Okay, you need 2 tablespoons.
We need bulgogi sauce in here. This is one giant meatball. And that's pretty much it. But there's a couple scallions in there. No, I was hungry for something sweet. If you eat something sour, the desire will leave you. Works for me. Well, I'm going to have to try that. Look at this. Life hacks from Charlene. I love it. Also love saying your name like I'm in the deep south. Charlene. I mean, we are in the deep south, but whatever. Producer Patrick is getting some bulgogi sauce that is going to go in these here meatballs. I only have one hand, so I have 2 hands. Don't worry. They're still there. This one is just nasty. Michaela, are you still there? What are you eating for dinner? Let me see. We might have lost her. I don't know. She gets very busy at this time of day. Very busy. Well, you know what? My friend Charlene, when I want something sweet, I have to eat something sweet. There's Mr. Patrick, Producer Patrick's fingers, and he's pouring some bulgogi sauce in here, and I'm whispering so I don't spook him. Just kidding. He is not an animal in the Amazon Sahara Desert Forest. I think that we need a tiny bit more because I don't think that was quite, yeah. This is, I'm sorry, sweet Korean barbecue sauce, which I think is also what they consider bulgogi sauce. And I can't show you because it's a sauce, but I made a little well in the middle and he just poured it right in there. And he knew what I was planning with that, so he's on top of things. It's like he knows me or something. Because we've been together for a little bit, huh? Mm-hmm. A little bit. Just a little bit. I've known him a smidge of time. You know. We've been together for a few years. Just long enough to know things. Any amount of time is long enough to know things. Now, I'm going to tell you something. This smells real good. But it also smells real bad. Because it smells like raw meat. But then that sauce smells real good.
If we get them in meatballs, it'll come out at the same time.
My nose is confused. Okay. So, Producer Patrick, how many meatballs?
They're 1.5-inch meatballs.
No. I need numbers. We got 4 servings. And how many does it show on a plate? Because 5. So we need 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay, 20 meatballs. I'm going to tell y'all a secret. I get very... I'm going to need this other glove. Gosh darn it. I should have done it. I get very particular when it... Can I get your help, please? I get very particular when it comes to this... Oh, my pinky stuck. Hold on. Okay, thank you. When it comes to the size of the meatballs, because I like them to be as perfect as possible. And as far as... Thank you so much, Producer Patrick. I like them to be as perfect as possible when it comes to the size that they are. So before I do anything, I just take a wad of meat and shove it on a sheet pan. And you could just call them meat wads. Those are way too big. Way too big. And then I go back and I resize them. Because I don't like anyone to feel gypped when it comes to the meatballs that they're getting. I want them to feel like, because sometimes when you're with your sibling at the dinner table and you're like, hey, you got all the big meatballs, you jerk, and that's a term of endearment, then sometimes you're like, Mom, Bobby Sue got all the big meatballs. And Bobby Sue's like, I did not. Johnny is just jealous because my hair is beautiful. I don't know I have no idea. I don't know what Bobby Sue and Johnny are fighting over. But basically, it's really good when you just make your meatballs as even as possible. And mine are getting significantly smaller as I go. Because I'm realizing that my first ones were not meatballs, but they were kind of meat wads, if you will.
You don't like that other brush?
A wad of meat. This is what's left, and that's tiny. And Bobby Sue and Johnny would just be so unhappy with that choice. And so, don't make Bobby Sue and Johnny unhappy. Fix your meatballs. So I'm going to take this one, and I'm going to split it, because I got a scallion on me. I'm panicking a little bit. Don't panic, it's okay. You're a professional. You got this. Everything's fine. I'm just joking. I'm good. I'm good. It's all good. It's fine. I'm fine. I'm sorry. I forgot. I'm making... Y'all, we got 15, and that's what we're going with right now. 5, 10, 15. We're just going to have some gigantic meatballs. And that's okay. Because there are 3 of us eating, and Producer Patrick, there just might not be any leftovers. I'm so sorry to tell you. But actually, there probably will be, because the unpaid intern, don't call her that, will probably not eat all of hers. But if she does, that's okay. That's okay. These are real big meatballs. We'll call them meat wads. So you take your meat wads and you ball them up. Then they will be meatballs. But right now they're meat wads. This guy is gigantic. It's okay. We'll give him to little Johnny, because little Johnny cries when Bobby Sue gets the big meatballs. We don't want any tears. No tears. And Producer Patrick is not going to cry. And our unpaid intern is not going to cry, because she's the elder unpaid intern. Now, the little unpaid intern, she cries sometimes, but it has nothing to do with how many meatballs she gets and the size of them. And I'm just talking, and I bet no one's even listening, and y'all are probably like, this woman's crazy. I'm leaving, because she's over here talking about meat wads. But it says that I still got people watching, and so I apologize. And thank you for sticking with me. And I don't know what I'm going to say next, because that's just who I am. Sometimes my thoughts are like horses, and when they come to the barn door, my mouth, you got to let them out, because they need to go out to pasture. And if you don't let them out to pasture, I don't know why we keep reconnecting. This is just not our day. All right. Don't worry. I'm using the back of my hand to pick up my glasses, because they keep falling down because they're so big on my face. And, okay, cool. So, these are... Okay, I'm going to take my gloves off. Very safely, so I don't touch any raw meat. Gross. And put that in the trash. Okay, so these are our meatballs. I don't want to spill them. 18 minutes, because they're a little bit big. And you know what, Producer Patrick? You're right, I went a little crazy. Producer Patrick, can you move that red bowl, please? Okay. There's about 11 and a half minutes on that. So Producer Patrick says 18 minutes. So we have to math a little bit. 6.5 minutes is what we're going to add. Did I math that correctly? I don't know. I'm going rogue.
You need cream and these.
Oh, yeah, I need those. Okay.
Which one do you want to make?
I'm sorry. What, we need what and what?
The crema.
I'll make the crema, because that's a last minute situation. I'm making so much on here tonight, guys. What are you making over there, Producer Patrick? The rice?
The rice.
Producer Patrick is making rice. And if you never made rice, then just look it up. Okay? Dad, be safe on your way home from work. Okay. So our crema is 2 packets of sour cream, and each of these are 2 ounces, I do believe. Let's see. 1 ounce. I'm a liar. I'm not a liar. That was a freestyle fib. I didn't know. 2 ounces together. Together. And then we have this tiny baby packet of sriracha. Look how cute she is. I'm going to put the whole thing in there. I'm going to be brave. And if you ever get these fun little packets of sour cream and you're like, well, how do I open that? I have a life hack for you and I'm going to show you. One side has a seam on it. You want to avoid that side. Go to the other side and you just open a little. That hardly ever happens. You just open a little bit of it. And what you do is you squeeze it out and then raise up the tail to squeeze out the rest. And it kind of makes like a little arrow. Like, where are you putting it? In that bowl. There you go. And it's okay if you like sour cream, then you get a little treat. Because once you squeeze it all out, you can just do that. Or not. It's up to you. I just really like sour cream. Personally. Okay. We're going to try this again. Without any spillage. But it's okay. It was just a tiny drop. A little oopsie. A baby oopsie, if you will. We're just squeezing that out. We just make a little arrow. Because where's it going? Down there. My dog got angry. Excuse her. She just heard producer Patrick put a bowl down on the counter. And she's running to the front door like someone's here. Maybe someone is here. I don't know. I'm not expecting an Amazon package today. Because I got one yesterday. And I'm going to get another one tomorrow. Alright. We just ignore her. She's a little... She's on top of things, okay? Okay. We're going to just take the top off of our sriracha. Very carefully. And then we're just going to put this whole thing in there. And you can do this to taste. I am a rebel. I'm just kidding. I've made this before, so I know that it's okay to put all of it. And I don't even like spicy foods. So, you'll be fine. Yeah, Producer Patrick is going to wipe up my little oopsie. Thank you, Producer Patrick. Gosh, you're a good man. This is some water. You can't see it. This is some water. And I'm just going to pour a little bit of water in here, a little bit at a time, till we get it to a drizzle consistency. And I already knew that I would need more. But, you know, it's better to not add too much at first. Because you can't unwater this. You can't. I wreck. I don't know what you're saying, Sister Charlene. What did you wreck? But I think you just accidentally got excited and hit send before you finished typing. Cause you put I and then R-E-C. I wreck. You reckon? I reckon. I received an Amazon package today. My dress for my granddaughter's wedding. Oh! Well, hot dog, when is your granddaughter's wedding? Yesterday, I received some, I don't think you can even see them from right here. Oh yeah, that light switch plate. I got some of those. Because the old ones we had were gold. And they were beautiful whenever the Tuscan style was in theme, whenever the Tuscan theme was in style. But that is gone. Nobody decorates their house like that anymore. I'm sure some people do. But it's outdated. And so I was going away from it. I'm currently going away from it. I'm a little late to the party. But that's okay. I'm still a good person. So I got some new ones. And these are like, they look kind of like beadboard. They're exciting. But tomorrow, my TV mount comes. And I don't know if my dad is still watching. But I might need, Producer Patrick might need help. April 10th, and it was too big. Hooray. Girl. That's because you didn't eat that cheesecake, and I'm proud of you for that. And that's okay because I gave you a bite of mine because I share. I don't really share. IDGAF stands for I don't give away food, and if anyone tells you otherwise, they're lying. So what we have here is it's about a drizzle consistency, but it's a little bit of a ploppy drizzle, so we could go a little bit more. Just a smidge. I might have gone 2 smidges, and that was one more smidge than 'twas necessary, but that's okay. Or maybe it's perfect. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not a professional chef. Just kidding. I totally am. I got my degree in cheflyhood. Look at that drizzle right there. That's a very loose drizzle. But she's drizzling. Okay. We're good. So producer Patrick is going to hand me the scallions back. I put that at an angle so that it didn't go like all over the place. Let's see. Just gonna put the scallions back. Okay. And sometimes the scallions are a little bit questionable. So I just chop those parts off and I just throw them away because this is for a topping. It's going to top our dish. It needs to be beautiful. And if it's not beautiful, we don't want it. We don't want it. So anyways, it's okay to just trim them up a smidge. They traveled a long way to be here. You know, sometimes when you travel, you just get a little rough for the wear. And that's all right. That's part of life. You're still a good person. Or scallion. Scallions are not people. Okay. I'm just chopping some stuff. Don't mind me. I know this is off topic, but I've seen your cute ribbon you ordered. There any way you could make me a mint green with gold wreath that's the colors of my room and I can pay you. Just let me know how much. Girl, we're gonna have to talk. Maybe so. And I need to make my Easter wreath because I have all the things. I showed the ribbon and I got all the things, but I haven't done it yet. Why? Just because. Because reasons. So you know what, Kendra? We'll talk. So I'm just gonna slice these scallions up and we're just gonna use them as a topping for our delicious food. And if you don't like scallions, you can leave these off. There are some scallions in the meatballs, but those will be cooked and you won't even notice. And they do add good flavor that you're not going to notice. You're welcome, Kendra. But these guys are, let's see. Kendra, I would go live when I make my wreath, but I kind of can't because there's some other wreath people that are friends with me, and I don't want them to think that I'm trying to steal their spotlight. And I know that everyone's allowed to do what they want because that's part of life. But I just get a little nervous. So, but I will post a picture afterwards. And also because that's a time, it takes a lot of time. I can't think of a word. Time consuming. Gosh, producer Patrick, there's a reason we pay you the big bucks. Don't look at me like that. You get paid in food. And that's a way to a man's heart. So, you're welcome. Anyways, and I know that this is kind of time consuming too. Golly jeez, I can't remember anything. That's not true. I'm very smart. This is time consuming as well. And I appreciate that you're still here. And I appreciate you being here.
Carrots are almost done.
And carrots are almost done. And I appreciate that Producer Patrick is keeping an eye on my back. He's got my back. Because he's watching the oven. Okay. But anyways, so I do know that I'm allowed to make videos too, but I'm just not to that point where I want to do that about wreaths. But yes, I will contact you. And that was a lot of words before I got to the point, and I do apologize. But that's who I am. And if you haven't figured that out yet, that's on you. Just kidding. I mean, not really. If you haven't figured it out, you haven't been paying attention. And that's okay. I probably stopped paying attention at some point too. I don't even know what I'm doing right now. Just kidding. Don't ever forget what you're doing when you're chopping. That's dangerous. Oh, I did that right off camera. I just chopped scallions, y'all. I'm so sorry. Let me just get these little carrots. Producer Patrick, could I hand you this, please, sir? Careful, there's a knife. Super sharp. Okay. Let me just get those carrots. And I don't know where I'm going to put them. Huh? I'm going to hand them to Producer Patrick. He's going to take them. And I'm going to cook these for 6.5 more minutes. Well, I can't set the thing for 6.5, so that's what I was going to do anyways. Because by the time I get it out, it'll be half a second after. My friends, we're coming to a conclusion here. And that conclusion is that we're almost done. I got some white sesame seeds. What's that? Oh.
You gotta cook them.
Producer Patrick. Yes, I forgot. Producer Patrick has cleaned this. I promise. And we have some sweet Korean barbecue. I'm going to take a drink of water. Hot dog. And I'm just going to pour this in this bowl. Should I wait and pour it after?
Okay.
I'm going to pour it in the bowl. Because we are going to gently and lovingly toss our meatballs into here. This is some sweet Korean barbecue sauce. And I just want to taste it a little bit. It's very good. You gotta taste what you're making. Might have got a little drop on me, and that's okay. This is my cooking shirt. I'm just kidding. This is the shirt that I like to wear around my house because it's comfortable. And if you see me wearing it a lot, well, it costs $0.00 to worry about yourself. This says MSG. Did you chop off the part that says no, or are we just cooking with MSG? Either way, it's good. That's what that stands for. It's good. We got a tired, unpaid intern back there. Did you finish making the tea? Don't call her that. Ma'am? Ma'am? Mom? Ma'am? Did you finish making the tea?
No, wait for the tea to...
She's waiting for the tea. Oh, it says no added MSG. There might have been some already in there, but there was none added. And that's a fact. Don't say Jack. That's not my thing. That's that guy that says that. That's a fact, Jack. Is that Mattress Mac or that Hilton guy? Does anyone know? I don't know. So we just have sauce in here. You can't see it, but you can see that it lined the bottom of the bowl. And now we have to wait. So what are you doing? What have you been up to? Do you have any plans for tomorrow? It's St. Patrick's Day. Are you going to wear green? Are you going to drink green beer? I don't drink beer, but if I did, I'm sure I would have some Hilton. Thank you, Kendra. Gosh, I knew I could count on you. The Hilton guy, he says, that's a fact, Jack. You want to know something funny? I know someone named Jack Hilton. I just realized that. I'm sorry, I just hit the table and that was very close to your little ears. And I do apologize if it was loud. Please forgive me. Have you ever thought of that? That we know someone named Jack Hilton. Have you thought about that? Shout out to Jack Hilton. I like the bowl. Thank you, Charlene. Thank you. This is a Celebrating Home bowl, I think. Let me check. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's from Celebrating Home, formerly known as Home Interiors, and it's very heavy. But it's mine. It's mine. I, at one point, was going to sell Celebrating Home, and then guess what? They don't even do that anymore. So there's that. Is this a Celebrating Home bowl? No, this is not. But it is dishwasher safe. How fantastic. I got this in 3 different sizes. 3 different sizes. This is the size of medium. Ding. And right now, it just has some treats in it. Some treats in the bowl. Oh, my friends. We are out of our fancy chinette. But let me tell you something, what we do have. These are plates from my 22nd, 20-something birthday. Wow. These plates are almost antiques, and they're a little bit out of shape because they've moved a few times, but they have been in packaging and very safe. And we're gonna double plate these. Whoo! We are. That's right. So these are our fanciest fancy dishes. I don't know, where do you want to put them? I gotta be able to get them in here. I don't know. Producer Patrick, I have not thought that far ahead, because sometimes I'm just the talker. I'm the face, not the thinker. Just kidding. I think. I'm very smart. I'm V-smart. Okay. Producer Patrick has equipped me with some snazzy pot holders. So much fun to eat out of. Too cute. Yes, I know. And you got to make sure you clean your plate, because you don't want to blind any of those cute little owls. I can't tell you what I call owls, because someone told me that it's not appropriate to say that. And I thought, well, you're wrong. I don't see a problem with it at all. But whatever. I love owls, and they're my favorite. And it is not hard to find owls around my house, around and about. Meatballs are done. I'll get them. And you got to be very careful, because I'm using a plastic table. So you don't have to be very careful. I do. But one of these moved. Okay, cool. We're good. It's fine. Everything's fine. And Producer Patrick is handing me my tongs. And when you get tongs, you got to do this. At least a couple times. Because you have to make sure that those tongs are tonging. Someone is in my driveway. It's probably the trash man. He's late. All right. Sizzle, sizzle. Yes. Huh? He's very late. He's late. Okay. So, these are meatwads. They're a little bit big. And they're very hot. And we're going to lovingly and gently and carefully and whatnot place them in here. Into our Korean barbecue sauce. Cindy. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, my best friend Cindy Lou. Happy birthday to you. I'm glad you like that. Okay, but Cindy, the reason that I told you that you have to stop by is because you actually missed it. But that's okay, I'm going to tell you. I need help. Okay, hold on. I'm panicking. I got it. It's fine. Okay, hold on. Okay, guys. Okay. So, you see, my orange pantry is now blue. And my ugly gold wall is now gray. Can you open that back up, Mr. Patrick? Because I don't want to burn myself. No, open that back up. Thank you. And I just wanted to show you. And that's all. And you can... Oh, look, a Hilton. Yes! Miss Virginia, her father-in-law is actually the man who is Jack Hilton. And Cindy, I think you're probably like, why are y'all talking about my father-in-law? I'm confused, and I'm going to tell you why. It's because I said, that's a fact, Jack. And then I said, is that Mattress Mac or is that the Hilton guy? And Kendra informed me that that's the Hilton guy because that's the truth. I don't know why I said because. Thank you. I'm glad you think it's pretty. And so then I said, oh yes, that's a fact. Jack is the Hilton guy. And then I said, oh, I know a man named Jack Hilton, and that's so funny. And then here you are, a Hilton. But Miss Virginia, I'm so sorry, she cannot get you any furniture because they're not related to the Hilton furniture man. This meatball turned into a legit meat wad. That's okay. That's okay. I'm just coating these, my friends, as best I can. And we are almost finished cooking, Cindy. And Cindy, what are you having on this glorious birthday of yours? And does anybody have plans for tomorrow? And you better wear green, because I will pinch you. I love the deep blue wall. Thank you, Miss Virginia. Thank you so much. I'm so glad. I love it too. And I was really looking forward to, and I was anticipating. Can I just tell you, my dad and my stepmom, they knew that I wanted to paint my house, my whole house actually. Mr. Patrick, I need somewhere to put these because it's getting too crowded in here. And so for Christmas, they gave myself and Mr. Patrick the gift of a painted kitchen and living room. What? And now, I know that you've never seen my house, but the two are connected. And so, we're almost done. When I say we, I mean my stepmom, because she's done every single bit of it, and I have done absolutely nothing. She's amazing. What? Oh, I thought you were going to say something. Producer Patrick has put a plate of rice in front of me. Not a sheet. And I'm going to put 5 meatballs on there. 5 meat wads. Wads of meat. And so that was our Christmas gift. Isn't that nice? I just love it. And so my stepmom painted the kitchen the last 2 days. And also today she painted one wall of my living room. And so that tomorrow when our TV mount shows up, my dog's having an asthma attack over here. Are you okay? Breathe. So tomorrow, when our TV mount shows up, we can just mount the TV on the painted wall and get that out of the way. And Cindy, I'm going to look at your message. Not your message, your comment. I can't. Words are hard. I'm going to look at that in just a momento. Just give me a second. I'm working on it. My dog's having an asthma attack. She's all right. She does that. Okay, cough it up, sister. Hey, we're on live, okay? This is real life, folks. Real life. But that's okay. I'm staying with the food because that sounded unsanitary. That will be Mom's because those are a little bit smaller. And we're not being unfair, people. She just likes the smaller ones because that's her preference in life. Because if they're too big, it's too much meat. Diane made me a wonderful meal. Some kind of goulash. That sounds good to eat. Peppers, tomatoes, ground beef, and bow tie noodles. And also a salad. Oh, nice. Well, fantastic. Golly gosh darn, we should just come over and eat with you. But I'm just kidding. This is delicious. I'm just going to toss these last few in here because we got an unpaid intern that's in pain over there. But don't call her that. Cindy, my friend, we are having, I tried tossing them and that didn't work. We are having, I forgot because Mr. Patrick is distracting, producer Patrick is distracting me. I'm just kidding, he's not, but he's very busy. We are having saucy ginger meatballs with bulgogi sauce, roasted carrots, and sriracha crema. Thank you so much, producer Patrick. And by the way, we're no longer calling him Mr. Patrick. He is now Producer Patrick. And don't worry, he did not get a raise. He's still unpaid. But, however, we like alliteration, and that's what we're calling him. Yes, I know. Shocking and delicious. So, anyways. We have some extra sauce left over, and so I am going to... And, Cindy, I gotta tell you something. I know a lot of times when you tune in, you just see me do a lot of chopping and not a lot of cooking. But I'm telling you something. I did everything tonight except for the rice. Producer Patrick, not Mr. Patrick. Producer Patrick, he prepared everything for me and whatnot. But let me tell you, I cooked it up. I did, yeah. So, this was a real treat. LOL, I was about to say that. What about alliteration? It's so true. We love alliteration. Okay. Producer Patrick, do we have a spoon? A sauce spoon, so that we can put more sauce on, because this is delicious sauce, y'all. I can't, okay, well, there's some in there, and I don't want to spill it, although it will land. Connecting. Oh, we reconnected. Good. It will land on my plate of delicious meatballs, and I will not be upset, but these other people will because they like sauce too. But anyways, we're just going to put some extra sauce on here. And don't you worry, Mama, food is coming. The people are hungry. You got to give the people what they want. And they want food. And Cindy, we don't have fancy Trinette anymore. Producer Patrick, when you have a wisp of a moment, would you mind taking away this tray? And I touched the side of it, and it did not burn my phalange. So you might be all right. Okay. Thank you, sir. Because I need to put... Oh, I'm so sorry, Producer Patrick. Could you hand me that plate so that Mom could have some extra sauce? She's a saucy lady, my friends. She's a saucy lady. You just set it down right there. Look, Sydney, there's his hands. She always likes to find secrets of wisps of Producer Patrick. And I'm actually looking at this, and actually I think that this is Producer Patrick's plate that he just handed me, because those are the biggest of the meat wad meatballs, and so it's a good thing that he put it in front of me, because he would not have got any extra sauce. This is Mama's. Oh, I almost spilled all on myself, but I didn't, because I'm a responsible citizen of the world. Okay, we're getting to the bottom, friends. We're getting there. One more spoon for Producer Patrick. One more spoon for me. I'm Emily. Welcome. And one more spoon for Mama. All right. This bowl's heavy. My glasses are falling. Okay. So then now, thank you, sir. You're such a good sir. Oh, I could give you the spoon too. That was delicious. That was slightly spicy, but it's okay. I have water. Drink your water. Producer Patrick took a carrot. He earned it. I sliced him and diced him, but he earned it. Okay. So now we have a roasted carrots, which, oh, you know what, though? Producer Patrick, he did drizzle these. Hello again, Dad. Welcome back. I hope you made it safely to your room. He did drizzle these with olive oil. That one will come off. And he also salted and peppered them. And so I do hope that you can see what I'm doing, my dear friends. But if not, then I will show you once I am done. Once. Okay. And I know you're thinking, gosh, I wish you would hurry because I want to get on with my life. And guess what? Me too, because I am hungry and this looks delicious. And it is Cindy's birthday and we are going to celebrate. True. We're going to celebrate by eating our delicious meat wad meatballs. So good. It's going to be so good. I dropped one. Okay, I'm done with this, Mr. Patrick. Producer Patrick. Sorry. Gosh. Here you go. It fell on the table. That's fair game. All right, friends. So then we have our drizzle sauce, which is sour cream, sriracha, and water. And we're just gonna drizzle this over the meatballs. And you guess what? If anybody wants extra, there will be extra. There will be leftovers. Why? Because there will be. That's all. That's the reason. There's nothing else to say other than that. That's it. And my friends, possibly tomorrow morning, but maybe not. I don't know. I might make a coffee beverage for you on live, but I don't know. I have not decided because I need to decide what I'm doing. I don't know. But Thursday, we will be making another dish right here at 5:30, 5 o'clock. And I don't know what we're going to be making because I have not got my box yet, but tomorrow is the day. Okay. And then we're going to take some white sesame seeds. And we're just topping now. We're just topping. We're just going to sprinkle those on. Just sprinkle. Give a good sprinkle. And it's okay if they're on the carrots. It's okay if they're on the meatballs. It's okay. As long as they're on a plate. Because you just don't want to sprinkle them on the floor. Then someone has to sweep. And my unpaid intern, don't call her that, is very tired. But that is the job of an unpaid intern. I'm just kidding. But to be honest with you, she's the one who usually ends up sweeping the floors anyways. Because she's so sweet. Oh, that was all. Okay. We're done with that. Okay. And finally, whew, this is a lot of toppings, but it's so yummy. Last, but certainly not least. It is least, actually. It is. Okay. We have some green onions. Some scallions. Is that the same thing? Yeah, it is. I said so. I'm a chef. I have my degree in cheflyhood. I know what I'm doing with my life. Hello. All right, my friends. And just like that. Bam. I'm sorry. That's Emerald. TM. Please don't sue me. Emerald Lagasse. I know he watches all my shows. That was... I'm sorry. That was a lie. Okay. All right. So here's our plate. That's a lot of food. It's a lot. Okay. This will feed 4 people if you make the right amount of meatballs. But I made the wrong amount. So whoops. Okay. Mama, your food is ready. And I'm sorry. It's okay. You do what you gotta do. Mr. Patrick, your food is ready. And I have to try this because I've got to give the people what they want. Mr. Patrick, would you mind handing me a fork, please? A fork. I need a fork. So excited. Okay. And that's Mama's, but this is Mama's, but I don't know if you want to hand it to her, but she might, this one's Mama's, but she might want more of that sauce. I don't know. Okay, so she's not feeling too well. If y'all say a prayer for her, I know she'll be very grateful. So here's our meatballs. And here's our carrots. It's okay. You don't have to eat all the rice. Y'all say a prayer for my mama. She's not feeling very well right now. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, so we have to taste this. We have to pray first. That is so good. It has a little kick, but a delicious kick. Anyways, thank you so much for being here. And I hope you try to make this sometime. The recipe is available. It's available too on HelloFresh.com. She's just yawning. It's fine. It's available on HelloFresh.com. And okay. Well, thank you for being here, and happy birthday, Cindy. If you're still here, and if not, that's okay, because it's your birthday and you can leave. And I love you, my friends, and thank you for watching. And I wish you well, and drink your water. Okay. And I'm going to see you on Thursday, but maybe tomorrow morning, but I don't really know. Okay, bye now.